Hi FlossTube, it's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today is Monday the 30th of March and I am back for the Chart of the Day video number 7. I didn't get one done yesterday because Julie played hooky yesterday. I stayed home and I worked in my family room and you know, I had taken stuff down after Christmas and never put anything else back up, so it's been kind of barren in there. So I took yesterday and I shopped my house and I changed out things a little bit, put different curtains up, and it felt, the sun was shining. It felt good to do something like that. Haven't done that in a while, so I had a good day. Today has been busy with mail orders. Again, thank you so much for continuing to order. I really appreciate it. And today, you're going to get a threefer. Not a twofer, not a onefer, but a threefer. So we're going to start with the first chart for today, which is from With Thy Needle and Thread. And it is Coffee First. This was her one of her new releases at Market. I lost something. Oh, there it is. I do have, I don't know if you can, the glare is pretty bad, the little spoons that go with it, because you need that to finish the piece off. The threads, you know, we were so busy today, I didn't get anything really organized, so I'm kind of shooting from the hip today. I did want to say I did get the comments read from Saturday. And you did bring back a lot of memories of cartoons that I had forgotten, and it sounds like everyone really enjoyed that question, and I really enjoyed reading all of your memories too. So thank you for participating. Today's question isn't going to make you think hard at all, so y'all should be able to answer it pretty easily. Okay, Brenda calls for 40 count vintage country mocha. I do not have the 40 count in stock at the moment, but I do have 36 count. We talked about vintage country mocha the other day. It's stamped on. The other side is plain. You can stitch on either side. Doesn't matter. The colors look wonderful on there. And that will give you the same exact effect that Brenda's model had. You know me, I had to play a little bit. So I happen to love 18th century blackbird linen, which is kind of a gray, a darker gray. And I think the colors look fabulous on there also. This is looking a little blue in my screen, but it's not blue at all. Not one little, I don't think if I, no, it's still showing blue for me, but it's not blue at all. Maybe it's picking up the blue from my shirt, I don't know. But I like the colors on there. If you're ever in a pinch and need a color that goes with pretty much anything, raw natural. You can't go wrong with raw natural. Everything looks, well, not everything, but pretty much everything looks good on raw natural. So that would be a good option. And the last one is, you know, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I do like green. This is kind of a blue green. It's called water green, and it's a 40 count. And again, it's looking a lot more blue than it is, but I think this could work too. A little side note on that color, the Mountain Mist, which is this one here, Might not show up the greatest on this. It's used in her dress. So her dress, the bottom half is a different color from the top half, which if you look closely you could see. If it were me, I'd probably just do it all in the bottom half, which is a darker color, and not have to worry about it if it didn't show up. But I think you'd probably be okay. But just in case, that's an option for you. So that is coffee first. Next up, and you're probably going to see where this is going, would be Tea Girl, which was new at market from Nikki's Creations. She has a whole series of these girls. They're really, really cute. I don't think I've sold any, but I keep buying them because I think they're cute. She does hers on her Vici. That could not be the correct pronunciation. It's V-I-C-H-Y, 28 count. It's a gingham linen. I don't happen to have any. I do have Weeks Dye Works in the straw version of gingham, and I'm pretty sure that these colors will all work. They're all DMC, and I'm pretty sure all of them will look just fab on here. This has a little more yellow to it than what I'm seeing on my screen, but that would work nicely. The petty point in the raw and white polka dots. Would look nice too, if I can get it picked up. So that would be an option. I'm all about options today. Okay, and then I have, it's a fabric, it's a 32 count Lugana, and it's called Barn Board Check. And I think it could be made to work also. There's a couple of lighter colors in there that are used in a couple of places on the chart. Right under here, in these hearts. This is all surrounded, so it would be fine. I don't know if you could see that, but I was pointing to, there's a little, you can't see them very well on her fabric either, but it's kind of like the lace hanging off the shelf, and there's some little hearts in here. You could always change the color, or you could backstitch them. But I kind of like how these colors look on this, kind of fresh and clean, and I like it. Okay, and then just for shits and giggles, this is earthen, 40 count earthen, from Picture This Plus, and I think the colors would look really good on the, oh, someone decided to take a dive. Anyway, I think the colors would look pretty on there too, if you're a pinky girl. This is kind of pink, so don't, it's not showing up pink, but it is kind of a pinky brown. And that would look really nice also. So there's your options for that one. And finally, we have hot cocoa from Madame Chantilly. Now this one technically did not come out at market. It came out right before market, so I'm counting it. I think it's really cute. The colors are nice. They're all DMC. So the one I dropped. So those are the colors. Her fabric always looks like she uses raw natural. I don't think she has ever said what to use. So we're just going to hold up raw natural, and as you can see, everything looks fine on there. But for something a little different, I have a 32 count dried sage from Color and Cotton. It's kind of orangey with some gray blue running through it. It's not too terribly mottled, but there is mottling. And I think that would be fabulous also. So that is your 3 charts for today. And the question for today is, are you a tea, coffee, or hot cocoa girl or guy? I am definitely hot cocoa all the way. I do not like coffee. I like the smell of coffee, but I do not like to drink it, although I remember drinking coffee when I was younger, and my mom always said that's why I ended up short, was because I used to drink her coffee. I don't think that was really the reason, but if she wanted to think that, she could. Tea, I like iced tea, but it's got to be sweet. And since I'm not eating sugar, that's kind of off my list of things. So, because sugar-free sweet tea is just not the same as the real thing, and I can't stomach it. So, hot cocoa it is, and I do drink it sugar-free these days, but in years past, when I wasn't watching my sugars, we always had this instant hot cocoa mix that Mom would make up, this big huge vat of it at the beginning of winter, and it used, what did it use, like powdered milk and Nestle Quick, some powdered sugar. I feel like there was something else in there. Oh, coffee creamer. And she'd mix that all up, and we just, anytime we wanted some, we could go and put some in a mug and add the water, and we were good to go. So, another memory from my childhood. Nowadays, like I said, it's sugar-free and it's not nearly as good, but on cold days, when one is looking for something warm to drink, I will drink it in a pinch. But I do miss those days when I could have regular hot chocolate and sweet tea. Anyhow, that is what I have for you today. If you will share with me your drink preferences, I would appreciate that. We'll see. I'm going to guess coffee comes out the winner, but I could be wrong. Maybe it'll be hot chocolate. Anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I hope y'all are doing well and had a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow with tomorrow's chart of the day. Take care. Bye-bye.